Hello and welcome, everybody. It's Saturday again. This is for the duration so far, campaign titled "The Epic of Lagillon," episode 13. As you can see in front of you, this is for those who pass. As always, if you guys would. Whoever gets to do the recap, we are going to roll for that. The flat D20s, please, and thank you.
Oh my god!
What a great
Stolen!
What a banger!
Yes.
Starting off strong with that net one.
Curse lives on.
The curse Rildos.
I swear, you are going to be the Will Wheaton of our group.
All right. So, let me see. My dice.
His dice.
He wasn't ready.
Oh, I had to grab these ones.
Unprepared. DM unprepared.
I had to grab these ones for today.
Killer ones. Run!
Yep.
Gonna use blood dice.
My,
He's ready to kill us.
My Ouroboros set.
You almost killed Fel with those.
Yep.
I'm not gonna
Sorry.
freak out.
I'll need all
Technically,
these.
he did die.
Yeah, I'll need all these too.
Oh, what the
Oh yeah. Oh, juicy.
Sorry, these are fistfuls. I'm sorry. I'm clearing out my dice tray.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Oh, there's a D4 in there still. Alright. Oh, this is wonderful. We get to have a recap from appears to be stolen. You won today.
Yo.
My notes out, see if I wrote anything besides nonsense.
Alright.
Alright, well.
You do that, I'll be right back.
So, I actually have a entire file from the Massacre of Shao Now to open us up.
Oh my. Okay.
Hold on.
So, after the battle that Felwolf was victorious in, the rest of the group caught up with him, and they ended up spending the night actually at Shao Now. And as the group rested and took turns, taking watch, there was a couple soldiers in full plate armor, which is not the traditional armor from this area that we're in, making it a little odd from the get-go. But in the night, Stolen heard splashes somewhat similar to something falling down a well. And after doing some more investigating, and the two people that were in the room the noise were coming from, Stolen and the rest of the group discovered that basically all the people there were slaughtered. An actual massacre, so to say. So after that, the team decided to depart right away, and Felif came up with a great idea to charge ahead, leave the group behind, as to draw attention to him, and instead of to the rest of us. Most of the group started to fall behind, and Felwolf just kept pressing forward, eventually finding himself somewhat a good ways away from the rest of the group, and alone. Felwolf was able to meet the god bow of the Emperor, giving information about what happened at Shao Now, and potentially the Oda clan being an enemy, basically damning them from any sort of real title around these areas. He made his way back to the rest of the group, and they set up for camp again that night, and where they met up with Shinki, Ketsuku, and actually, for some reason, I don't have.
His
whoever
name was never given.
Okay, that's probably why I don't have it written down. And then he's the leader of the Snake Clan. I don't have anything written down on him.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the leader of the Snake Clan.
Yep, the leader of the Snake Clan was there with them. And we talked, and we were told that we needed to go to the Cherry Blossom Samurai, or the Cherry Blossom Samurai Shrine. About the memorial, but I guess it'd kind of be similar. To meet up with the, and I don't even have their written
Shogun.
their name. The Shogun. Sorry. To meet up with them, and then after we all arrived and sat down for the meeting, after Felwolf left the room, it was revealed to us that the mysterious man in the room was actually Felwolf's father. And we were all entrusted with keeping the secret of his life from Felwolf.
And fuck you, Arch, for that.
If I can't sow some division between you, I'm not doing my job right.
I'm doing that well enough on my own, thanks.
Was there any big details I missed?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's an army marching towards the capital.
Oh yeah,
that is true. Yes.
the Oda, Auditore, and the Ox Clan are all marching together towards the capital, and we are also. I've been interested with the task to infiltrate the Platinum Castle and figure out what the hell is going on there, because that's where the Emerald Legends went, and it would seem that only Bel's father came back.
I don't think we were entrusted with the task. I'm pretty sure we were warned not to go there.
No, we were told to go there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were told to go there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we were.
Because they want to keep us.
We were
Don't
told
keep-
to go investigate it and to try and maybe potentially drum up some allies in the west in order to try and hit the enemy's two-pronged attack. So, yeah, technically we were.
Yeah, but I think presumed after our current events.
I think it was made pretty clear by both the Shogun and by Dragonhawk that we're supposed to stay away from the front lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys are.
That's what we were
Yeah.
told.
That's what we were told, not
We
Fel.
were
Some of us
Not
weren't
me.
listening.
I was given a mission.
Uh-huh.
You weren't given shit.
I'm supposed to defend the capital.
No. No, you. That is
Where
not
did you
what were
get that
told.
idea in your head?
You were not told to defend the capital.
If the Wolf Clan was not supposed to be in this fight, I would not have shown up.
You were told to rally your people. That was it. You were, and then, as a part of this whole group, we were told to go and find either allies for the fight or figure out if we can find and either neutralize or force the Master Alliance attack to retreat.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Lith on that one.
What is he saying?
Oh,
Sounds like
Yeah.
Howard talk.
Light, shut the fuck up.
Absolutely.
I think Lith is on Felwolf's side right now.
I think that side is the dumbass side, and you're gonna fucking die. So why don't you
Dumbass side, sign me in.
why don't you cool your heels there, Mr.
Oh, hang on. There goes our sorcerer.
Hey, yo, dumbass way, let's go.
Thank God he doesn't have fireball.
I do have fireballs.
Yeah, he does.
What?
No, he doesn't have the fireball spell yet.
No, you have fire bolts, not fireball. Big
By the way,
difference, Delta.
Delta,
Same thing. Yes,
I
yes.
did fix your spell sheet, by the way.
Alright,
The thing we talked about with your meta magic, I fixed that for you.
alright, take care.
Oh, Lith is ripping on a bad right now.
You cannot use that anymore. We have been over this.
He has become a full pansy man.
Oh my god.
This is great.
No, I'm kidding. All right.
Strong, guys.
All right. So, regardless, I do believe that is our recap. So for news, this Sunday, I believe regular time, or not regular, the same time as last Sunday for the stream. We had a change of plans apparently this Sunday, so that we will at least be doing last week's same time stream this Sunday. Expect a stream again Monday as well, and then the Wednesday wool gathering this coming Wednesday. And then us all here again next Saturday. Update for the emotes. They were supposed to be done by the end of this week. So they may appear in my inbox anytime between now and the end of today. They will more than likely be up by next Saturday. Definitely for sure. At least that was the word given to me. Sunday, please expect to have the sound alerts and everything for Melancholy Melody, so that you can continue to scare and piss him off while he does scary games. You will also have that on Monday, probably, if I get it put in for me when I do it, if it does work. And then more than likely some of them working for Wednesday. Of course, the sound clips will not work on the Saturday streams due to wanting to keep everybody on track. And the only person you'll disturb will technically be me. So that is a no. They already disturbed me enough. I don't need any more extra audio. With that said, there are, as far as I'm aware, no more big updates for this week. Maybe there will be for next week. Again, there's no sponsors, so we will have no, don't need to bug me as much as possible. So there are no sponsors this Saturday or for this week, so you will not have any ads play in the break period or in the intermission. Again, 15 to 25 minutes after about 3 to 3.5 hours in, or sooner, depending on certain points. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Bread. But as it sits right now, I believe we are good to start again from where we left off, with everybody but Foulwolf inside the temple with the Shogun and the individual presumed or now suspected to being Dragonhawk.
Yeah.
Don't everybody ask questions at once.
I can't.
With the whole statement of "I don't want my son to die," and that was where we
Yeah.
left it.
And then I asked him a damn question, and he just...
Well, what was the question? State it again. Come on, go, do it.
You
Why
won't.
do you hide from your son?
I know what my son had to do. And if I showed my face, I don't think he honestly would handle it well.
You were alive this whole time. You could have just returned. Why didn't you?
That could be explained later.
No.
No, I think a father abandoning his son should be explained now.
It wasn't by choice. More
There's always a choice.
circumstance.
You left your son to bear this burden of a war he wasn't ready for.
If you listen to the Shogun, he's bearing no war.
You know he's not going to leave. This is his home. He will defend it until his death. That is who he is.
And if you are his
That
friends,
is who you raised him to be.
it is. And if you are his friends, you will help convince him that maybe not running off to die is the best choice. Like you so believed I did.
So, you are a part of these Emerald Legends, and you've gone to this castle of the Platinum Katana that we've been asked to look into. I know that knowledge is power. What knowledge could you part with us to possibly help us along our way?
I could tell you for sure you're not ready to fight him in any regard. However, what we were able to see was the outside. We didn't even get inside before we were met by him. So, as far as information, he's fast. The dragon, almost, or at least seen as much so.
Okay. And what are we to do exactly? Find information? Talk to him?
No. If you go to face him, I recommend you bring more than what you are. And be more than you are, at least for now.
So by those standards, we're not ready yet. But we will be. If we
Maybe.
handle this situation correctly. Okay then. I look over to the Shogun. What would you have us do in the meantime?
Well, I would have you do nothing until we're able to repel the forces going to the Emperor's palace. Stagger. Find difficulty on your way there and back. Because if the Wolf Clan joins this fight, there won't be one left.
Bell will not like this. But if it is as you say, and I'm sure it is, it's probably for the best. However, this will be a hard task convincing him to not mobilize his family, as they are proud, as you truly understand, Dragon.
Shadow, you know as well as I that Felwolf will never, never go along with it, no matter what we say.
Because he's an idiot.
Hard-headed
Already
though
to a
he
fault.
may be an idiot, he is not.
He is
smart,
emotional.
but he leads with his heart.
That's the issue. He is emotional right now. He lost his father, and Arya kind of glares towards Dragonhawk at that. And he has been burdened with trying to defend his home, which includes the entire Jade jurisdiction. He will not stop until he is there on the front line.
So then what? You propose a problem, yet no solution. We need a solution.
What could we give Felwolf to focus on? That is the only way you would distract him from this at the moment. You need to give him a bigger threat.
Well,
Kind of hard to find one of those.
That's the issue.
if Auditory is really behind this, and he's using his army or militia or whatever to attack, I'm sure his place will be relatively weakened. However, we do not know his full strength, so attacking foolishly would be bad. What I think we should do is muster allies.
You think Whitewater would answer?
Do you have ties with Whitewater? Do any of you? I've heard Fel mention a few times.
Supposedly, from what he says, Whitewater is an ally of the Wolf Clan. They did, after all, fight together in the war, though their king was lost. I'm sure Dragonhawk would be able to tell you more details about that relationship.
Shadow
There's-
ponders and turns to Dragonhawk.
There's
Go ahead.
potential, but I can't guarantee anything. I may have changed at least the face of orcs to the people of Whitewater, but doesn't mean everyone is willing to fight on the word or the behest of one.
And what of the other Emerald Legends? Surely they are around, they've made a name for themselves. Would we not be able to find one of them and maybe have them pull a few strings to help end this conflict?
If you're able to meet your ancestors, then you probably might meet them.
Oh, I see.
Did you forget they went with him? He's the only one that's come back.
Well, hear me out now. He
You
is
proposed
a
to speak with
ghost.
the dead.
He is dead, remember? So, is there not still a chance that the other ones would be alive? Somewhere?
I'll turn to Dragonhawk. Did you watch them die with your own eyes?
Yes.
There you have it. Unless you can speak with the dead, Melody. Fucking what?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Unless you can speak with the
Minus
dead.
one.
-1.
Way to break the RP.
Jesus Christ. Unless you can speak with the dead, Shadow, I'd burn it from your mind.
It's an interesting thought, and may be possible were I a caster. But alas, I am not.
Even if we could, we'd need to find them.
True. Then, on to the solution. We need to make a plan. And then we need to get Fel to go along with it.
The only thing that I can imagine that would get him away from this conflict is the hope that Whitewater would come and assist his clan. But, as Dragonhawk said, it would be a long shot. Though coming from the descendant of the one who is of the leader of the Wolf Clan, who was there in the war, it just might work. After all, they owe the Wolf Clan.
So, two things then need to happen. We must have the Wolf Clan stand down and guard the pass. And then we need to convince Fel to join us to go rally our allies in Whitewater? Is that correct?
Correct.
Well, then it sounds like we have a plan of motion.
However, how long would the palace be able to withhold a siege, Dragonhawk?
It's never been sieged as far as I'm aware.
Give me your best guess.
He looks towards the Shogun. I think until at least the next season.
In other words, enough time.
You mentioned before allies. You said elephants? What did you mean by that?
There's a group of traders, merchants. They fly their airships from the capital to Oasis and all around Lagillon. They've never really had much interest in doing anything other than obtaining money, selling wares from one place to another.
Airships, eh? Now that does sound familiar. You want me to do a history roll on that?
Sure.
Right, let me pull my stat block up and let's get my first roll of the day out of the way, shall we?
Watch this flop.
I don't know. I flopped last time pretty hard, so we'll see.
This is
We'll
for
see
all
how
the
this-
beans.
Yeah.
All
The
the
beans.
Beans.
Hey.
Not bad.
I like how you're
It's not-
me.
It's because you refreshed it, you butt.
Logged in. Do you remember airships? You've seen them before. Though you've not seen the individuals themselves that are known to function or control these. Do you know of the organization that they are? But other than that, you know that they work through proxy, through automatons or machines.
So to save face, they use their automated staff.
So
Okay.
this
It's-
group is called the Elephants?
No, the group is called the Tyrannial, the Tyrannial Empire.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay. Lore. Hang on. Notes. Perennial.
Yes,
Tyranniel, Tyrannial Empire.
AKA Luxodon.
Yep. Or Tyrannians.
Okay, I have that saved in notes. Okay, back into character. And these individuals, you say they are traitors.
They
Do you think they would trade for possibly a ride to Whitewater?
possible. They haven't done it before, though I'm sure at the right price and the right accommodations might get one a ride. Though
we
I
could just try sneaking on.
doubt that's a possibility.
Sounds highly unadvisable. We know nothing of them, nor their demeanor. We could always try the friendly approach first and see where that gets us. Weigh our options. But first and foremost, we need to convince Fel. This will be our greatest mountain as to date.
You're not kidding.
It could be made easier. I looked
Oh?
towards the Shogun. If Fel received an order.
He made it perfectly clear that he doesn't know why I'm sitting here and why his father isn't. And explaining to him that I'm old, or much older than he thinks I am, that is something for a conversation for a much more distant time.
You misunderstand. Fel will still honor tradition and the chain of command.
He's nothing if not loyal.
He will
We've seen
obey
that
an order
day and
if
day
you give
again.
it.
He may not like it, but he will.
So if
All
you
else
truly wish
fails.
him to just leave and to live, you only need to tell him. And if he does disagree, we will be sure to rein him in at that point. That would be the easiest way for him to understand.
If all else fails, we could probably just
Make a
tie him up
persuasion
to a
check,
tree.
Arya. Make a persuasion check with advantage, because your friends are aiding you in this.
Yeah, friends! Yeah, let's go!
Friendship.
I
Let's
gotta
see
roll
if
twice.
let's see if the power of friendship can do this.
Oh no.
Not really.
No. I think I will save face with him. Nah, nothing I would say will probably sway him from a conflict of some kind.
Then he
If I-
will march towards the front line. There is nothing that we could say to stop him.
And I have done
other than giving
everything.
him another target.
I have done everything in my power to slow him in that.
So you're too afraid to try, is that it?
If I challenge the cooperation of a clan during wartime and they do not heed my words, what axe do I have against them truly? Can I send another clan to rein them in? Do I have that option? Do I?
There's always options.
Yes, there are. I can definitely request the Snake Clan to rein in the Wolf Clan and make them fall in line by taking useful men and women away from defending a city full of millions of people. Because the decision of one person challenged everyone in his own clan because he views honor over the will for others to live.
You're gonna see Aloria give like a smug smile. And you just gave me the ammunition I needed to use against him. Thank you.
Then use it. But I cannot ask him to do it. And if he shows that he denies my will and moves on, it will show those that come after him the same thing, the ability to challenge the Shogun.
Will people not see him running away from the battle as him defying you?
That's why I gave him a mission. And he chose to do it after. If he chooses to do it before, he's still following my will. I told him that his clan can guard the gates in hopes that I can open some sort of corridor and place his clan behind the walls while the other 3 clans are outside the walls. But if I can't do that, then I fail as a strategist and a shogun. And if a clan were to fall, the emperor chooses what clan fills its place. Which means another clan will more than likely not choose to elect a shogun.
I don't think I'm
Okay.
gonna get anything else from this. Either we can convince him or we can't, and if all else fails, we
Just
could
slow him
probably
down.
overpower him ourselves.
You don't have to fight him. But if it's what you feel like it takes, you're the individuals he's chosen to trust. All
We will
I
make this work.
request is you slow his advance towards the front line, either long enough for me to provide some sort of hole in the siege for him to advance through, or enough time that I can end the siege in a manner that doesn't require his clan's assistance.
Okay. Then I will take this to heart, and I will think about it. But first, we must talk to Phil.
Can't exactly make a promise. Knowing him, it'll be a battle just to get him to see things our way. Even if only
say that.
slightly.
We will attempt to stop him. However, his will be his will. Dragon, one more question, if you would. What do you plan to do now that you are a ghost?
Do as the Shogun wills. If I must face the platinum katana again, I will. If I must go to the battlefield, I will.
I see. And if your son finds out that his father did not die, or he thought, and finds out that you died on this battlefield, what then do we say?
I died with honor.
Okay.
He'll hate us once he finds out.
You need not tell him you knew beforehand. But if you do, then you honored my request. Blame me.
Very well. Shadow bows respectfully to the Shogun and to the dragon and proceeds out.
Stolen stands up and tips his hat to the Shogun and to Dragon and walks out as well.
We're just gonna bow down to the Shogun and turn my back to Dragonhawk.
Just nod curtly at them and follow them out.
I was going to stand up and bow to both of them, then walk over to Dragonhawk.
Yes.
You do not get to die that easily. You already know. The ones that you slaughtered, they will have peace.
We all can keep
I have to
fighting
mute
forever.
for a moment. I have to take care of my food, sorry.
All right. We all can't keep fighting on the battlefield. We can't continue to duel for honor. Forever.
It's not a matter of honor. It's a matter of paying respect.
Eventually, I will come upon that moment where I too will be at peace like my ancestors. And I hope the only thing I can at least do at that time is not be a disgrace to my kin.
There is so much more that we have to talk about.
If the ancestors and spirits will it, we will. It was good seeing you again.
It was nice to see you too, Dragonhawk. I will see you again soon. And then Arya leaves.
Elenan.
He will put his cup of tea down. Stand up. I didn't believe for a second that you died.
I did more than once.
Oh. Seems there are a bunch of impossible tasks that lay before us.
I'm sure if anyone can convince your brother to do anything, it'd be the selected words from you.
I might have an idea. If the others can't convince him.
Don't let him make the same mistakes I did. I lost all of my friends. If only I knew when enough was enough. Take care of him.
We'll try. I will bow both my father and the Shogun.
Alright. All of you exited out of the temple.
Yeah.
Did you stop to wait for your group to gather before heading off?
No.
With the length of that conversation, I doubt you made it out of the temple in its entirety. So each of you, as you would leave, you would see Beowulf walking towards the entrance of the temple, the southern side of it, at least.
Gonna follow him.
Okay.
Speed walk.
Speed walk.
We
Power walk.
Attempt to catch up, yeah.
Okay. Definitely a few of you would. I doubt at this point he's going to be sprinting and leaving everybody behind.
Nope.
Mainly due to the fact that you're all tasked with the same mission. At least to him. He'll just be ahead as you all... He won't be walking calmly. He'll be at a brisk pace, but not sprinting. So there's no need for the whole seeing who catches up first.
I'm business walking.
Yeah. I want those papers on my desk by Saturday.
Oh shit! Watch out! Wolf of Wall Street's coming, boys. Watch out!
And the whole new kind of playing field.
As we exit the shrine and get outside, I'm going to completely catch up with Val and call out to him. Val, wait.
Yes.
Before we head out, we need to talk.
We can talk while we walk. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Well, we're not going to be joining the fight at the palace. And by we, I mean all of us. You, myself, the entire group. There's nothing we or your clan can do, aside from die.
At this point, Shadow would catch up. Go ahead.
Instead, we have been tasked with an alternate mission to beseech Whitewater for aid. Can't very well do that without you.
We were assured that there were a few paths that we could take to do this. However, there seems to be a quicker path. What do you know of the... did he actually give us the name Luxodon, or did you want me to refer to them as the...
So Luxodon is a race in DD. I have no idea how that works via copyright stuff. You can refer to them as the Tyrannial Empire, or people with the airships, or whatever you want to call them, or reference them as the elephant people, pachyderms. Okay. Who cares?
The Tyrexion Empire. The the elephants with the airships, I believe.
You were given this mission?
We were asked by the Shogun to have your people not needlessly risk their lives, but to keep guarding the pass instead, and to hold the line whilst the rest sort out this scenario so that your people can gather their strength back once again. There was already a bloodbath with your people. There need not be any more. While we do this, we can gather more forces in the west? Yeah, west. Okay. In the west to rally against these individuals who so rudely attacked our capital.
At this point, Fel basically stops and just so the Shogun has told you that I must keep my forces out of this fight.
I do not wish any more unnecessary blood, Fel.
That's irrelevant. In war, there's blood. There's a common fact.
Does it have to be yours?
It will be somebody's, and I'd rather it be mine than an innocence.
The rest of your people have just as high a stake in this fight as you do.
That is exactly right. That is exactly why we must be a part of this.
We must do our part as given to us by the Shogun.
In secret, she could not have the audacity to say this to my face in front of the other clans. I know the reason why she does not. She thinks my clan weak, irrelevant, replaceable. It's only a matter of time.
Well, no. She spoke highly of your clan. You have
She has
to
a funny way of
understand.
doing this in secret.
You left before she could say anything, Phil. I do
Because she
understand your
refuses to
place.
speak in public, as it seems the rest of you do.
Were we not there, Phil? Were we not waiting for you to stay?
And you would see
You-
my clan lose its honor. To be the laughing stock of this empire.
Hell up about your honor, Fel! It's not about that! The Shogun thinks highly of you and your clan. She doesn't want you to die. That's why she told you to stay behind. It's not about your damned honor. It never has been.
That aside, Fel, your honor is important. Never think otherwise. Keep that in mind and guide your heart by that. However, there are many battles to fight. There will be many battlefields to fight on. One does not need to needlessly throw themselves at every single battle along the way. If you throw yourself at a battle unprepared, you will simply lose your life and all other chances to succeed later on down and make a true difference. I will be rolling persuasion on this, by the way. You need to understand, Fel, I'm not here to belittle your honor. I'm here as a friend to simply say, fight on with us, get stronger, please.
We almost lost you once. We don't want...
Where?
He'll walk up to you, Aloria. He looks you right in the eyes. He says, close your eyes for a moment. Picture the faces of your family and friends, dead on the ground. Look into their eyes. Now tell me you would not fight for them.
I've already seen my family dead before me.
And so have I.
And so have I.
I will not repeat the same mistake, and neither will you.
Mistake.
The mistake is you throwing your life away. The lives of your clan. When there is an alternative. A better way. Listen, Fel, you have enslaved yourself to this dogma so much that you can't even see anything else but the war. You can't see that there is another way for you to aid in this battle. Without your blade. Aren't you always saying that it's better to win the fight before the sword leaves the sheath? So why not try it this time? What's different?
There is no difference. The fact is that in the end, the sword will leave the sheath in this fact.
So why not add more to your own?
The only sword that needs to be bloodied is mine.
So you're telling me that the rest of your people, the Dragon Clan, the Snake Clan, the Ox, that they don't have the right to bloody their weapons with the blood of Oda, of Auditore? That only you have that right?
Tell me for a sec. Bo, as he looks over to Shadow, he says, why would I, a sword, be on the walls, and not the longbowmen? Why would the dragons be on the front, and not mine? Isn't that a tactical disadvantage?
You have a point.
My point is that this is an insult on my clan, and my clan will not bear it.
Then what then, Fel? Are you not wanting to live another day, to see the peace and prosperity after this battle? If you do rush in there, with your numbers already dwindled, what then? Please, tell me at least you have a plan. If I cannot persuade you, at least assure me that you're not going in there to just throw your life away.
No. No, I will not be on those walls, and no, neither will my clan. The Shogun wishes to see my clan sidelined. I am not no tactical fool. I will hit the supply lines from behind. As I said before, my clan will disrupt the supply to the front troops. The front troops will fall, not because of the Dragon Clan's arrows, not because of the Emperor, but because of my clan, this so-called weakened entity.
And we are to do sabotage, subterfuge. Is that an art that your clan is skilled in?
The
Would that
Shogun
not
has already
be better?
accepted defeat on this battle. She only wishes to not state it out loud. Unlike you, as he stares back to Aloria, I have been trained on tactics, and I can read the situation.
You don't have to be trained in the art of warfare to know when you're going to die from a stupid decision.
But you must be ready for it. You clearly are not.
As I've stated once before, Phil, do you have a plan?
As he stops once again, as he turns to the rest of you, he thinks for a moment. He looks back to Shadow. My plan is my own and my clan's.
So you're going to walk away from us, is that it?
It would seem your stake in this event is over. You clearly have other objectives of which you live for.
Well, you know I have a stake in this now. I cannot simply walk away from this. You know that. There are multiple reasons I will not. One of which is I do call you friend. And I won't walk away with a friend in peril. So regardless, I will be by your side. If this is what your mind is made up, Ten, I will join you. However, I will not rush foolishly to my death.
I do not ask you to come with me. In fact, I ask you to not. The plans that I have will see many fall. And any that ride with me will fall as well.
Then, so be it. My life is to end at your side. Then I'll make a blood pact on it.
I do not need your blood pact, Shadow. You do what the Snake Clan does best. I will do what the Wolf Clan does best. We each have our own strengths.
You claim to have a tactical mind, and yet you see only one path before you. Tell me, why do you see no merit in seeking aid from Whitewater? What good reason do you have where we cannot do that?
Politics. One word,
Politics.
simple. They do not want another war so soon.
You're not even willing to try.
It's not the fact that I wouldn't try. It's the
Then
fact that we do
try.
not have the time.
The palace can hold a siege for long enough for us to get reinforcements.
Absolutely, the palace. What about all the villagers, the innocents, the lying lands around the empire?
They are already lost.
Not
No, they're
all of
already
them.
safe. They've already been started to evacuate. They're already within the palace walls.
And without
This was already
action of the-
told to us.
Some of them have been evacuated. Correction. Not all of them.
What would us adding, 15, 20 other people to the front line do?
I would not see another dead child in the Jade jurisdiction.
And do you think I want to watch my family die again?
You do not have to watch.
That is what you're asking of me.
Fine. It seems you would not be dissuaded as he takes in a pretty deep breath. You wish for me to set aside my honor, set aside everything I've been trained and taught, everything I've been hoping to emulate the entirety of my life. Fine. I will do so on only one condition.
And what condition is that, Val?
He draws his sword.
You have got to be kidding. We're not asking you to set aside honor. We're not asking you to throw away everything. We're simply asking you to think about your people and to save their lives. Is that not something your father would do?
If I wanted to save their lives and do what you are telling me to do, I would simply take them to Whitewater and abandon my ancestral grounds. Regardless of me holding them back or not, the past would be attacked, they will fall. I take them to the capital, they would be attacked, they will fall. What you're asking me to do is to fall not with them, but with you.
We're asking you to give them and yourself a chance. You wouldn't even give them that. That's what you're telling me.
You think of me so little. You think I have not thought this through? Have you learned nothing in the time we've spent?
Gloria.
I think, Felwolf, I don't want you to die.
My life is mine and mine alone to give. I choose when and where, not you.
We don't all get that luxury.
I do.
What is your term, Val?
Choose one from among your group. Best to me. I will do anything you say.
You and I both know this isn't going to end well.
This war will not end well, and that is what your group seems to not understand.
I understand it. I don't like it. That is why I don't speak often, Val. Because I have to think about my actions before I make them.
As do I.
So I understand your position. As much as I hate it, it is not a good position to be in. And I care for you as a friend. I would not see you dead, nor your family.
Every choice I have made has been of sound mind and a tactical decision. Every choice I have made has been the correct one. And I know for a fact that I will continue this process.
Sacrificing your people is not sound. It is not right. What sense is there in it? There's none.
All right then, Val. I will do as you say.
You'll do no such thing, Shadow.
try and stop me, he draws both of his swords. This is more than you understand. As of now, I will have you stand down as a friend. Fel, I will change your mind.
I welcome your opinion. As he gets into a stance.
That's fine by me. Are we rolling initiative, or how are we doing this, DM?
I guess give me initiative.
I don't have a.
I will get you guys on the thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is turning out interesting. I knew he was going to be stubborn, but damn.
Gloria is pissed.
I'm always here to surprise.
Yeah, I like where this is going. This is definitely something.
What are He's yelling in the chat.
It's like I had a battle map for this already.
Yep.
Fucking A.
He knows how I think.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of those days. Alright, let me edit my swords real quick because I know where this is going. He is a humanoid, so I will get my bonuses there. However, I will not get sneak attack due to the fact of I am not that specialized of a rogue.
Initiative is 8. Go ahead and click on your token, Shadow, and roll. And then I can throw in your...
Did you clear out the initiative order yet?
There's only 2 people going on here. I have the initiative order right here. It's up for me.
Okay.
Did you guys not see it?
I see it.
I just see one on there, but whatever. It's not really that important.
Roll yours.
It's an obvious. I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, we know whose turn it's gonna be. So.
I would like to join the initiative roll, though.
Okay.
That's okay.
Do the same.
Yeah, me too.
Why? Why? No, this is a one-on-one.
This is gonna be a repeat of Khan, apparently. All right.
No. I told the Shogun, if we can't fucking make you listen to reason, we'll make you listen by force.
Okay, everybody click on your tokens and roll.
Fucking A.
As it goes through the combat turn order, Fel, I'll need you to do that. I'll throw your 8 in there.
Yes, here's my nat 20 for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Go.
Glad my initiative's still higher.
I do have advantage on this initiative roll.
Oh, see, there's a tie.
There we go. 8 in here.
No, that's Fel's. Okay.
Hey, 16.
8. Enter. There we go. 16, 22. Shadow, yours is... What, 23, right? 23.
Yes.
23.
By the way, Arch DMs.
Okay. Thank you. Sending. There we go.
I didn't want to enter.
Everybody is on there, correct?
Yep.
I believe so.
Let me pull up my DMs.
I am not.
All right.
Quick question, so that I can do all my stats in one go. The kunai and throwing star, I do not have proficiencies with these, correct?
They are darts. You don't throw them fancy. You just throw them like daggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do or don't?
You do. They're functionally they're not exotic weapons. You throw them.
Functionally,
Yeah,
okay.
we throw them the same way.
Then they are counted as ranged weapons with proficiency, so they are about as high as my ranged weapons then. Okay. The Eastern Straight Blade is no proficiency you dictated, correct?
It's yeah, you don't have proficiency with it. It is a single side blade.
Okay. Then I think I have just about everything fixed, save for my bow, which I will edit now. Plus that. I drew my blades, and I rush him.
Make your movement.
Straight and forward.
Disadvantage. I already said I was in stance.
That's fine. I'm cool with that. Disadvantage. Main hand. Disadvantage. Offhand.
Both miss.
Both got parried. That's fine. I then lock blades with you. And in my turn.
Okay. Albert, are you doing anything or just standing there?
No, I'm just gonna wake him up with some magic missiles, like high level.
Okay.
Nice.
Nah, nothing much. Just wake them up.
I can't wiggle this shit.
All right, so 4 of them, right? Let's go, 4 of them.
Oh.
Great,
Ellen has noped the fuck out.
great.
Well,
Wow.
he hasn't
Ellen
shown up
hasn't
yet.
been there.
Yeah, he hasn't shown
he's
up
not
yet.
here.
He was the last one to leave, remember?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
only here because I have higher movement speed.
11, right?
90 feet per turn.
And you know what? Let's just use a I was about to say twin spell. No, it's not FF14. Wake up, Delta. Where is it? Where is it? What was the name of it? Hold up. Sorry.
You currently, I
Twin
believe,
spell.
have Twin Spell and
Yeah, Twin spell.
Distant Spell.
Yeesh. But yeah, another high level magic missile again. Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
Nice.
That
So that
is the total sum done to you follow off will be 22 points of force damage.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Loria, what are you doing?
Oh boy. What am I doing?
I mean, you smack him a little,
I
wake
have
him
a
up.
question, DM. I know a magic missile is a immediate hit.
Mm-hmm.
Could I burn my reaction to instead take it?
No. You cannot provide
Even-
the individual in front of you full cover.
Even if I were to tackle him to the ground?
So by the statement of the spell,
It's
unless the
automatically
yeah,
hits,
if-
regardless.
unless the individual has full cover or you cannot see them, you cannot hit them. And so as long as he can see them and they have no full cover, he can hit them. They will literally move around you and hit him in narrow gaps. Unless you were a jello monster or a gelatinous cube, there's no way it would not hit him. Unless you wore this man. Which I doubt you have the time for that. But Ilaria, what are you doing?
I am. Oh boy. With my action, I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray on Fel.
Okay, roll to hit. Does your stance, everything is at disadvantage, correct?
I will double check. I'll link it to you.
I believe disadvantage on attacks was what I remembered reading.
Range attack, spell attack is still attack. If it says attack, all attacks against you. Yep, so this will be at disadvantage, Ilaria.
Okay. So I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Well then, what the fuck? It was okay. That was dumb. Cool.
I love the fact that your AC lowered, and they're still missing you.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, I saw that shit land on 16. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then it just went over to 6.
That's it. That's probably why the sorcerer decided to go with magic missile.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, nah.
I ain't fucking dealing with this
Fuck
bullshit
your
now.
wiggling.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to summon a flame blade. And with my movement.
Oh
let's
shit.
See.
Hey yo.
Hi Luna.
Hi Luna.
Thank you for the raid.
Nice.
So to catch you guys up, currently the entire party is trying to murder Fel.
Not murder, but fucking.
Well, not murder.
buddy.
Yeah.
Not send sense into his dumbass.
At this rate.
And then I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk.
Murdered. Okay. Sorry.
Walk
Continue.
here.
No.
And I'm going to call out to him and say, I told you that what we did never concerned only just one of us. It concerns all of us. And as I walk, I'm going to summon the flame blade. You don't get to walk off and die. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Aria, you're up.
Oh, Omega's rating too. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Hello.
So much.
Hello,
dang.
hello, cow.
Hello.
Hello.
Flacco, thank you for the follow.
Welcome, Raiders.
We're
Welcome.
having some infighting right now, so you guys get to bear witness to the infighting.
Not really infighting, more dispute, really.
Family
There
quarrel.
there were initiatives rolled, so it is currently fighting. Though there are verbal disputes, there is physical violence going on. So be aware. And Cow just says fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. And Belial gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Belial.
Nice.
Thank you for the subs. Oh, by the way, Star fell. Dinner is ready. When you're ready.
Pasta.
Would mom and dad fight?
Fine.
Dinner is served. It's pain.
All right. Well, Arya, you are up.
I'm gonna look up towards Fel. You're acting on emotion right now, and this is not you, Fel. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
What's the save?
What is
Wisdom
this?
saving throw.
Wisdom saving
wisdom?
throw.
DC
Yep.
14.
DC 14. Let's see that. And he beats it by miles. Damn.
As soon as you put out the spell, you just see a slow middle finger.
Middle finger defense.
No,
you
he
don't.
both hands are occupying swords, and you just see the middle finger come out while he's holding the blades. All right. What else, Arya? Or is that it?
Sanctuary on Shadow.
Okay. You want to remind? All right, there it is. Spell entry creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. So you must make that wisdom saving throw each time you go to attack him, or you can't hit him.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So end your turn, Arya.
That's it.
All right, Felwolf, you're up. Interesting series of events. Their best is them.
Yep. And he basically just looks at me. He's like, apparently you don't understand the duel.
What's a duel?
At the same time, essentially, Shadow would just look back and go, "Really?"
And
Yeah, really?
He's gonna circle right about
A
here.
duel between children is still children fighting.
Oh my wa.
Mushinderu.
The first time you get to use this, you changing stance.
Yes.
All right.
What? I haven't
Oh.
You know what? You know what? So yeah, as a matter of fact, he looks at you, he's like, alright.
You don't even know what I was about to do.
Stolen hasn't done anything yet, but
No.
but Shadow, Albert, Arya, and Aloria have all taken actions towards you. So
Yes, they have. Yeah.
And I'm proud of it.
all right.
I don't care.
That is within the minimum 10 feet apart. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Alright, here we go.
Maple
like
pride,
it.
exactly, Luna.
Doesn't he have to
Okay,
roll an
a,
attack for each of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, I will.
Yep.
Does that
25.
hit Shadow?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw first.
Yeah. He
What was it?
saves.
Yeah,
The 20
that passes.
He passes with a 15. Does 25 hit?
Yes, 25 hits.
All right.
Do I get a reaction to this? As he leaves my space.
You are leaving of your own will. This is not another thing acting upon you, Fel. So it would be, it would
A
technically fall
reaction
under that
from
guy.
2 people?
Yeah, he would get
Does he leave
two.
Aloria's space as well?
He would get 2 reactions against him.
A disadvantage. Wait, no, the stance is gone.
Yeah.
Stance is gone.
Oh,
Dang.
okay.
So
I'm gonna
those
let you do
those
your
3
roll real
obviously
quick.
would hit. He was just rolling the hit on everybody. So this next damage dice will be Alaria.
Okay.
You will take 10 points of slashing.
All right.
That one would be Albert.
All right.
Takes 11. And wow, max damage to Arya for 13.
You tried to touch me.
Tried. Was unsuccessful in every regard.
Oh my god.
And let me see. Is Sanctuary a concentration?
Probably.
No, it is not.
It is just a 1 minute.
It is a 1 minute duration.
Let me know when I get my reaction attacks.
Yeah, you get them now.
Okay.
Also get a reaction.
If you drop,
Take the first one.
Oh.
I had a disadvantage. Oh.
no, you get only one.
No.
You get only one.
One attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you said attacks.
No, you get
I
your.
was-
You said
No,
2
you
of you
can
get to attack him. That's why I said opportunity attacks.
So I
Yeah.
get to
so
take my
your
reaction
20,
as well.
your 24 will hit. Roll your damage. Hold on.
Question. Technicality. As he is traveling to Aloria to step out of my space, would that not proc sneak attack?
Where were you positioned at?
I'm still
So-
right here.
No, him.
whereas
Were
he's
you,
going.
Felwolf? Were you positioned here?
That's the pathway.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you moved and then you thought of the stance change. Okay. Technically, the moment he would leave he would be on her space, which would be
Not.
you technically can use sneak attack. Well, you didn't actually have advantage, did you?
No, I rolled at disadvantage. That was the
Yeah.
disadvantage because I forgot to toggle
So you
that.
take the first one, which is the 24.
24. Yeah.
At that point, this actually clarifies it for the samurai. You are physically moving.
It's supposed to be a flash.
A flash strike. So
Yeah.
I would sit there and say, for the purpose of this stance, no. Because I would say he's moving at a pace where you're only being able to strike him barely.
Okay. So
Even though there's another enemy within 5 feet of him when he makes the attack.
Yeah. So
Because that's what sneak attack. That's where he would get the sneak attack from.
it's your call, DM. I will listen to whatever you say.
I would sit here and say, for this intents purposes, we'll probably put it into it, since it does proc reaction, which is already a big hindrance to it, because the target has to be within 10 feet of the last target. So it means he is moving from a person to another person out of their range.
I thought it odd that it didn't state in it that it would not
proc opportunity.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'll take a look at it a little bit further, because honestly, he hasn't used it yet, so the application of this hasn't been seen.
Technically, he used it as a nice finisher in the first one, which some people missed.
I think he only used it against 2 people, and each one died
instantaneously.
So, yeah, I would sit there and say you can hit him, but it does not proc opportunity attack, because he would be on the space of the individual that you are selecting, or you're trying to use it against.
So no sneak attack. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I will then roll normally. Excuse me. Oh.
All right.
Well then.
Your 15 damage.
I do want to state non-lethal.
I'm not down.
He's not down yet.
That's understandable,
Arya,
but I am stating non-lethal.
You
I'm not
have
killing
what
him.
weapon in your hand? A flame blade?
Flame blade, yes.
All right. Roll to hit.
Okay.
This will not be an advantage or disadvantage. So we'll take the first roll, which is 21, will hit.
Okay. On a roll my damage. Even if it's a flame blade, can I say non-lethal? Or since it's a flame blade, does it have to be technically
Fire?
We will see. Roll the damage, and the damage type will determine what happens.
Okay. It is fire damage, so let me
We accidentally kill Felwolf. Oh my god.
I can heal him, it's fine. 13 fire damage.
Criminy.
There's no other thing on there other than fire. And so for the purposes of magic, you cannot regulate your magic's damage because you are not that type of spellcaster, or the one that specializes in the damage style of that spell.
Understood.
So, no, that does full damage.
Okay.
Felwolf, you wanna you either pop the normal thing there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
So he will be able to continue that strike. Because on that, it does not say that it stops him in any regards. Instead of going to 0, he goes to 1. So it doesn't necessarily hit 0. He stays conscious the entire time.
Yep, I don't even go prone.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot this last time. Since I was hit during this, I will have to roll concentration check. How do I do that?
Just roll con save.
Con save.
Yeah.
It will be,
Constitution
I
save.
do believe it is
It's
5
a
plus.
disadvantage because I'm still have that 1 point of exhaustion, correct? Or is that no? It's not saving throws. Is it?
It's con saving throw,
Save,
and you have
so-
to basically beat a DC of the damage plus a certain number.
It's 5.
Okay.
So I did
So I took 11 or 10 damage.
so 15 DC.
Yeah, you have to beat
Yikes,
15.
Okay.
If you don't have 15, you don't have your flame blade. If your flame blade is
Yeah,
concentration.
it'll just drop.
Yeah, and then
Which-
the damage you do would be a punch.
Oh shit. So it's gonna redo my damage.
It would redo your damage and your strike against him, I believe. But you rolled a
Okay.
15 plus whatever you punch him with strength or dex would probably still hit. Unless you're super weak.
Well,
Actually, no,
I
you
mean,
only get to choose strength because, yeah, that's how that
Yeah.
works.
You're
So-
not a monk.
not a monk.
Yeah.
So here we go. Watch this drive. 17. I hit him with the flame blade.
I do believe that saves.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. So everything is as it was.
Yep.
I just remember that the last time I got hit with this flame blade, I forgot to mention that it is a concentration, and I have to remember that.
Yep. We will also, Fel, at the end of tonight, we'll take a look at Samurai, that stance in specific, and figure it out. I obviously noted there is a clear flaw.
There's a very clear flaw.
Yeah, that's a suicide stance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll take a clear look. But yeah, does that end your turn to Fel or Felwolf?
He does a blade flourish and stows his blade. He says, "So be it. You did not honor the duel, then I do not honor my agreement."
Oh, we're not done yet.
I believe we are.
What do you do? You still have your movement, your bonus action, I believe.
At this point, he's just gonna keep on walking because he knows that they just wasted their reactions.
I
Albert,
did not.
do you want to take a reaction against him leaving her? Technically, Albert would be the first one. So,
True.
Albert, do you want to make a opportunity attack?
Yep.
Throw a punch.
He's one hit. That's one hit.
So, which
Literally
team?
the definition of those moments.
So it's an
Bonk him with your
unarmed. It's
staff.
an unarmed strike, or it would be. You're not technically. Well, everybody's technically proficient with punching, because it's your fist. I believe that's the rule. You're not proficient for many other reasons or things behind fist. So it's your proficiency modifier plus
And
your strength modifier on a D20 roll. You
D20?
should have on there on the very bottom of your list unarmed strike.
Actually, I don't. So I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Okay. What
Let's
you
go.
could also do is just click. Oh yeah, you don't have a strength modifier, so it'd be your D20 roll plus 2.
All right. 15.
Fucking one.
You just see her punch whiff across his face and miss.
It's that like step swing, that hook that just catches the hair from behind.
Yeah. Well, he just fucking be Mr. Cool Guy. Like, I don't give a fuck.
All
right,
Arya,
Arya.
Colin, what do you want to do?
Stolen. I don't know if Stolen's like down to knock out somebody, but
Arya's not gonna take an attack.
okay, Stolen.
No.
He's fucking walking away.
That's my one chance.
One chance to net somebody. It's so excited about it too.
Man, I was just gonna pick some berries on my turn too, but damn.
Yep. All right.
Maybe your net caught some berries.
All right. Is that end your turn, Felwolf?
Yeah.
Stolen, it's your turn. He's walking away.
Did you guys seriously not hear like his rule about like pick one person out of all of you? And
no, we heard. It's just he's being a dumbass.
And now you think he's going to follow us?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You call us children.
15.
You act emotionally on yours.
I pick up my net on the way
Child.
down to. I pick up my net. And
Okay.
I come back. What'd I do? I'd cast net again.
Throw the
I
net.
cast net.
Just
They netted.
He just stands there in a net. He's like, really?
It's you.
Just wait, dude. Let us talk this out. And then.
Does your net do damage?
No, I don't think it does.
It
damn.
doesn't. It basically just
Entangle.
grapples them.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a grapple.
Okay.
Do you want it to do damage?
No.
I saw that it's clickable. I was like, I wonder if you can click on it and roll a dice. That's what I was wondering. It's like,
Hang on. Let's check the D&D guidebook, shall we?
Maybe it feels like
I'm already on it.
Maybe it feels like a special net, like a
Nope,
chain
no
net or
damage.
something.
No damage. All right, you were covered in a net.
Let's see.
Like I said, he just has an annoying look on his face.
Felwolf, I'm completely with you on this, okay? Just listen to me. When I was young, my mother told me something very important. It's wiser to live a long, peaceful life as a turtle than a short, violent life as a shark. But if we can't stop you, then the least we can do is swim with you. Just give us a moment and we'll discuss something and get something figured out, okay?
Hang on. I'm gonna roll fucking insight on that.
Am I a fish?
Yeah, am I?
Your brain
If you want Stolen or you want Star to simplify that statement to you, roll an
makes
insight
sense.
check.
No, what he's saying it makes sense. In a
Yeah, it kind of makes
way.
sense to the druid. You're part fish.
Seriously makes sense to her too.
None of you know that.
So
fish has a
classist.
swim forward?
Classist over here.
Oh my god.
Ranger's like, what the fuck?
Both. If not anything else, just let us reset the duel to be an actual proper fight. Okay? Just give us a moment.
Do you want your net back?
Yes.
Shadow.
He's just standing there with a net halfway on him right now.
It's like
Can I
I like to think that it slightly undid the bun on your head, and you're just kind of standing there like matted haired and just staring at him from underneath
Yeah,
the
it's
net.
like that annoying look on his face.
Can I like adjust the net a little bit on him to not mess his hair up as much?
You just gotta stick your hand in there and you pat down his hair a little bit, and just kind of like, I'm sorry about this. Just leave it there.
Let's give us a moment to talk, okay?
Dishonor on your
Test
entire
my-
hairstyle.
You test my training of restraint.
Stolen, does that end your turn? You've talked a lot as your bonus action.
Yes.
You've thrown a net and you've walked. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I think that's all I need to do. Job done.
Elanan, it's been 2 turns.
Okay.
Meow. Hey, yo, the
Oh
Flash,
my
is
god,
that
there it
you?
goes.
Bro, is that F-16?
90 feet of movement.
Hey, yo, this boy be fast.
He's dying.
He holds up a rolled piece of parchment paper, handing it to Shadow or Fell.
Technically, Shadow's
Turn around, take
closer.
it.
I would take it, and then
Not in a net.
what is this for?
He's breathing hard. He can't answer.
All right. That ends his
He
turn.
just ran halfway across the temple in like 2 seconds.
12 seconds.
You can tell Fell's bloodied. Shadow's not looking too great.
Everybody except
Fucking
Stolen
Joe
looks like they
Ray
took a punch or a stab or a cut. Shadow, it's your turn. You were handed a piece of paper.
Well, I highly doubt this is mine. I then look towards Fel. I believe this is for you. I pull the net off and hand you the piece of paper. This is from your
It's
brother.
rolled up, and I'm assuming it's sealed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the seal?
The seal has 2 fish on it. Moving in a clockwise fashion.
Yo, what? Fish?
This is the seal from the shoreline.
Fish PogChamp.
The Ladies Lake shoreline.
So this is Ox Clan territory.
Not entirely. The shoreline spans all the way up from the edge of yours, which is still technically Snake Clan territory, all the way up to Ox. But it's just a sign of like this message is from this region, being the shore of the Ladies Lake.
As he pops the seal with his thumb as he unfurls the squirrel. What is he? Squirrel. The squirrel scroll!
The squirrel scroll!
Hey, yo, Elder Scroll.
Elder Scroll.
Elder Squirrels, I choose you!
What?
Oh boy. Time to go blind.
Hey, yo, time to be Stevie Wonders.
Look, it's locked. All right. Elena, and you do you want to say what this letter says?
Oh, sure. It is a small report detailing that more reinforcements as well as supplies have showed up coming through the Ox territory, heading for the Oda and Taldore forces, bearing the same sigils and.
Hold on. Did you say Taldore or Auditore?
Auditory. Okay.
I was about to be like, don't cross over here. Don't put that on me.
Don't cross the streams.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be hit with that.
Rivers
Right.
do break up.
Auditory.
Yes.
Then he basically just reads it. You get I guess Shadow and Stolid would see a smirk on his face as he basically just rolls up the scroll and slams it into Stolid's chest. It just looks Shadow right in the eyes. Told you.
Ouch.
So now they have reinforcements.
As I said they would. And
I
just
knew
like I
that's what happened.
said, I will take their supply lines.
Valoria is going to. Wait, are we still in initiative order, or are we? Exited?
It's my turn still.
So I'll assume that that's what Foulwolf will do when he'll read it as a reaction. I'm guessing.
Sure.
Smile or smirk.
His reaction is reaction.
Yeah. Shadow, you see this? Are you punching this man as he smirks? While covered in a net.
I'm
Well,
not in
bloody.
it anymore. He took it off.
Yeah, he
Oh,
like
yeah. You just took the net off, handed it to him. Are you doing anything? Are you gonna move? You gonna stand there?
This moment, what would he be thinking? Well, we can't definitely let him go, but at the same time, us stopping him is just not going to sit right by him regardless.
We were just given proof of his opinion being correct.
Can I use my reaction to pick up the net?
Sure.
I thought he handed it to you.
No. I have the net back.
Okay. You've used your bonus action to hand him the note. Your action to remove the net, because removing the net is an action.
I'm going to hold my turn to come up with a plan of action. When it reaches his turn, that will be my trigger.
Oh. Okay.
If that is allowable.
Are you just meaning you're wanting to use your reaction to say something?
I'm trying to give myself time to think because right now I'm at an odds, and
I will allow you to use your reaction to say something instead of take an attack of opportunity or some other thing. Albert, you are up.
Because if we just straight attack him, it's not going to end well.
You kind of see everybody over there kind of stop punching, cutting, stabbing.
Well,
Netting.
there's no point in fighting anymore, so I'm just gonna stand down.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Aloria.
I am going to just walk over to Fel.
Roll for attack.
Okay, no. Fucking.
I get my reaction now.
I'm
Surprise attack.
I'm just walking. I'm not running.
You
or
can take
anything.
your reaction, Elenan. What are you wanting to talk?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up to Fel, and you're gonna see kind of this somber look on her face, Fel, as she looks up at you. I lost my family to the stupid decision of one person. I told you already that something in me doesn't want to let you die. And she's going to just lean her forehead against Fel's chest. I can stop it this time.
He turns to you and he says, he puts his hands on your shoulders gently, not trying to throw you or anything. He just says, I am a Star Strider. I am too stubborn to die. That I thought I proved quite blatantly by now. And I have no intention of dying.
Not about intention or stubbornness. Just gonna look back.
Let me finish. Your concern is warranted and appreciated.
And why?
Which is why, as he takes the scroll back from Stolen, looks at it, and then pushes him a little bit more.
Ouch! Again.
Which is why, as he hands you the scroll, my plan will work. As this says it will.
I'm gonna open it up and read it. And see the message.
Hand the scroll over.
Can't do it without us.
Ah! Now, I have intel. And I have something you like to do. As he looks over to Stolen, he says, I have something you like to do.
Ah. What would it be?
And he looks to Shadow, he says, and I have a job for you.
As I've told you, I'll follow you regardless.
Now,
It wouldn't
you
happen to
must
be
trust
another
me.
heist.
Oh, no. He keeps his hand on your shoulder. He kind of, he just tightens his left hand grip on you. He's like, no, it's what you do best.
Who has to burn?
He just gets like this wicked grin on his face. Walk and talk with me. I'll explain my plan.
Not
Aria?
before we, and I'm gonna cast a level 1 Cure Wounds on him.
Delta screaming Ayo anime romance.
Dude, calm down.
Chill out. And you get 10 hit points back.
Joke's on all of you. Fells into it.
Damn, if only we had our stickers right now.
Hey,
So
yo,
then-
man, you gotta add those blushes on Felwolf and
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, let me do a fucking sanity check real quick.
Wait, are you doing a sanity check right now at like the display?
No, it's not a sanity check. I want an insight to determine her feelings
God,
for you.
You're right. I'm so bad at this.
It's an insight for her feelings towards you.
Oh
Hey, yo.
God.
Let's see
we're
how
gonna have,
badly you
some
interpret
merchandise
this.
of Fel and Eloria mug couple, you know?
All right.
Jesus.
So,
Damn!
hold
I rolled
on,
really
hold-
good for once.
That's
hold
incredible.
on,
Holy
hold
crap.
on. Spaz, I need you to send me a DM of the primary feeling in this moment that your character is having towards Felwolf.
Can I just explain it myself?
If
Or
you
does
want to
have
make it public, you can, or you can send it to me as in a message, and I can, or you can send entirely to Fel yourself, and just send me the link DM.
I'm fine with doing it in public. I mean, most
Okay,
other
sure.
insight checks are.
Sure.
So, Felwolf, you're going to get the sense that despite her reluctancy in both her actions and her words before in dealing with everyone in the group, that she, in spite of her, of course, like saying that, you know, she only views you as like an ally, you get the sense that she obviously cares about, you know, your well-being, and she truly does not want you to die. And that you suspect it would be because she, whether she has said so or not, views you as more than just an acquaintance. You would wager it would be closer along the lines of what to her a friend would be.
I have interpersonal skills.
You have acquired understanding of emotions.
I'm a people
still don't
person.
know
What can I
panties
say?
No, not yet.
Oh, like
Wife
it.
will reveal thing. What does it say? The wife who reveals
Shut the
feelings
fuck
to
up,
husband.
Reveal.
Man, you can have shit in this campaign without being made fun of for it.
Man.
Don't worry,
What
don't
can I
worry,
say,
y'all.
but you're welcome.
You all get to make fun of everybody eventually. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Mm.
He says, "Well, I said I have a plan. Shall we walk?"
Let's hear it, friend.
As he looks back to Delta, he says, "That hurt."
No hard feelings, just, yeah, I also lost my composure, don't worry about it.
Some personal kid.
As he just holds his sword, he says, "No hard feelings."
Yeah, under Eloria's breath, where basically only Fel can hear it, you'll hear her mutter, "I'm sorry too," as she turns away.
Shadow would look at Fel.
Shadow heard it too.
Fel,
Yeah,
fancy sharing a drink.
I would love a drink.
I could go for a swim as well.
That's what?
What?
At this point, Fowl falls over. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Fel just does like almost inadvertently. He does the whole like Jackie Chan meme.
Yeah, like
Yeah, what?
No longer does
What are you
the statements
saying?
actually make sense anymore. It's like,
At first, you're saying I'm a fish. Now, water.
You said we're getting a drink, yes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Booze.
Yes. Let's go for a swim.
What?
I am
not-
going to leave this conversation now.
Oh wow, my brain hurts and I don't have one. Oh,
Oh, Shadow. I think he misunderstands me. I refer to
Pops a
drinking.
fucking smoke bomb and disappears.
Oosh, ninja vanished.
I wish I had one. I don't.
Aloria.
Yes.
I think they misunderstood me when I said for a swim. I meant just let's get a drink.
Yeah, no one would have understood that, Stolen.
Oh. Well, at least you understand now.
Now, after the fact.
Isn't
So
it
what do
funny?
you currently have on you, Val?
What?
Forward,
What do you
we
currently
head
have
out.
on you?
What do I have on me?
Drink-wise.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, fuck.
But didn't you fill up
All
your...
of the booze is
They
gone.
didn't have anything. No,
That's right. Stolen no, not stolen. Somebody drank it all, I thought.
I asked the
That was a while
temple,
ago.
and they didn't have anything other than tea. The rest of it was for religious purposes.
Ah, yes.
You had gourds, did you not? I
have
remember you
empty
taking a
ones,
drink
yeah,
from your
absolutely.
fuck.
Fill up some.
God damn it, you drank it all. Ah, true enough. All right. Then when we get there, we shall drink to our success.
All right.
As he explains to you guys,
I actually will stop before you guys do that. I'm going to point out,
okay,
with this information, we have either one of two options. We can either go try and get reinforcements, because now with the revelations of there's reinforcements coming for the first army that we saw, they're outnumbered. So either we need to get reinforcements somehow, or we need to hope that we can actually hold out. The main capital can actually hold out. And then I will turn to Felt. They asked me if I thought Whitewater would actually send aid. And I was honest. I don't think just a messenger would be able to convince them to send aid. I think they would need either someone such as yourself, a leader from the J jurisdiction, or they would not send aid.
I have already placed this in my plans. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we're all caught up.
I'm just making
wow.
sure
Walk
everybody
us
is caught
along.
up.
Hey, yo, unnecessary fighting just for,
Dramatic flair, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, drama, man. It helps the story
Builds character.
sometimes. Yeah, builds character.
so he's going to explain to you that obviously we have intel, and he is going to use that to the full extent. We are going to locate this supply shipment at whatever docks they have, and he's going to have what he refers to as the Shadow Team conduct a sabotage mission. While he says the other acronym, which is going to be Red Team, will conduct a heist.
Oh, god damn it, she was right. Damn it.
I hate being right all the time.
Is there a name for this
Oh.
operation?
No. Operation Screw the Bad Guy.
Screw those guys. Yeah.
Operation Burn the
So,
Water.
what he's going to do, what he explains to you, is that for half of our group, we are going to actually take one of the enemy ships. Number two, Shadow Team is actually going to burn all of the supply warehouses and the supply docks and the ships.
Oof. All right.
Then we regroup at the one remaining ship, sail off, change out the flag, and sail across the Great Lake. Two birds, one firestorm.
One question. By changing the colors that the ship flies, wouldn't the mobile Platinum Castle recognize it as not their ally if it comes across us?
Ah, but the Great Lake is not owned by a single nation.
Right, but they're well aware that we're not allies.
We could be an independent ship fishing company.
So you
Star
don't
disconnected. He'll be back.
rip. So you don't intend to fly your colors.
Absolutely not.
Then whose colors are we going to be flying?
Nobody's. We don't represent a nation. We're just humble fishermen.
With a warship?
I didn't say we have to take a warship.
Here's
Barge.
my issue with
Traders.
this. Mao has been ordered to go wrangle in the Ox Clan. If we attack the Ox Clan while Mao is doing that, that will make his attempt seem disingenuous.
Ah, but we will be not targeting the Ox Clan. We will be targeting the foreign entities, ships.
Auditore.
Exactly.
But we're burning their warehouses.
Which are storing auditory resources. Part of the price to be paid when siding with an enemy, is it not?
And who's to say that it was Mao who orchestrated it?
I never said that.
That's what I mean. They would be quick to assume it would be him.
They would not.
They'd be
You
quick
didn't
to
come from
assume that
direction.
it would be probably Snake Clan, or if we get caught, the Wolf Clan.
That's why we don't get caught. We have two very capable rogues in our presence, do we not?
Yes, we do.
And we know how our last heist went.
Listen,
It went beautifully.
We also were very poorly informed at the time.
yes.
That and also...
And you think that we aren't now?
Absolutely not.
All right,
Who did
which warehouses are the auditories?
He looks over to Wolf. He says, "Who did you get this intel from?"
One of the runners brought it in just after everybody else left.
And who did they bring it in specifically to?
The Shogun.
And the Shogun handed this to you.
Yes, to bring to you.
That's
'Cause-
all I need.
Yeah, she read it. I brought it to you because
She obviously is giving us a direction to go, is she not?
What it sounds like
Now,
to me.
would you rather me flow with this plan or go with my initial one, Arya?
Neither.
Well, you do have to choose at this point.
I chose neither.
Then so be it.
Silence.
Wolf,
What?
roll for me a general insight check.
Inside.
Holy moly. Holy mackerel.
Keep your holy fish out of this.
Your brother just lied to you.
Oh, really? As he looks over to his brother. I know you too well. Don't lie to me.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not lying.
He stopped.
I'm just getting ahead of the information.
What part are you lying about?
He stops the whole group and he just sits there with his arms crossed staring at Elenin.
God, that was a fucking terrible roll.
Yeah.
If it didn't, honestly, if it didn't meet his passive insight, I wouldn't have made him roll. But it met his passive insight met that 12 that you rolled.
Yep.
Yeah. So your brother lied to you about the letter, where he got it from.
Where did you get the letter from?
Well, how fresh does that ink look?
That's not the question.
Look at the ink.
Sure, you could look at the ink. Do you have the letter?
No, he does not. It's in my hand, which my hands are crossed at the moment.
Oh. I thought I had it in my hand, sorry.
And just answer the truth. Come on now. We don't need to extend
The
make it
Shogun
longer.
wanted us to not go directly to the front lines.
So
When I
she,
stayed behind, I talked with them a little bit and decided to give us a little bit of a bump in that direction. And he'll take the envelope out and stinks a little fresh still. Looks like
Does
it
he
just
just-
dried.
he just looks up to the sky with like closed eyes, and he just takes a deep breath. He says aloud, he says, "Why does everyone assume I'm unintelligent?"
I didn't assume you're unintelligent. I just wanted us to pick a better path. Going to the front lines or
So
even
now we're
close
back to square one.
could get everybody killed.
As he hands the paper to Eloria and says, "Yes, it looks like we are back to square one."
And I'm going to use Produce Flame to burn it in my hands.
Felwolf. Actually, party, make for me a history check.
Get my mouse over there, sure. Oh, I mean, you know.
2 19s look like to be the highest so far. Oh,
Oh, shit.
That was almost a 1.
Ooh.
I'm still at disadvantage because of freaking exhaustion.
Felwolf. You do recall that while you went to the home of the Ox Clan, you did see sail masts on the horizon towards the water shore.
Yeah, I remember that.
You do recall there are still massive ships there that you would have been only able to see those types of sail masts from. So you could conclude your plan might still work, but it doesn't mean that there are reinforcements there. There may still be ships there.
As he seems lost in thought for a moment, as he's kind of like looking up. His eyes closed. He seems to be processing a plan. As he looks over to Eloria, as he says, "What do you think about Plan C's?"
It'd be at this point, Albert, you would begin to remember that there were ships over there, yes.
It depends on what Plan C is.
And which sea we take as well.
He just looks at you, he points, he says, "Stop it."
Oh, okay.
Laura's just going to facepalm.
God damn it.
Shadows
Scheme do
deep
you
in
have
thought.
this time?
Yes, I'm well aware. He says, "First off, I do need to stop by home. If we could at least give me that, I could still make this plan work."
What are
What
the
is
details
there?
of it?
Same thing. Generally, we find any of the foreign entities' supplies, we burn them, destroy them. Take a ship, same thing. If we see any of their ships stocked, we destroy those as well. And we leave in a blazing fury.
Okay. So what do we need to stop by Kinkuma for?
My armor.
Your armor?
Aren't
My
you wearing
ancestor-
your?
Sorry.
I am not actually wearing. Now that I am head of the Wolf Clan, I am by right allowed to wear the ancestral armor.
Oh,
Oh well, let's go get it then.
See,
I think we should all prepare.
We could spend the night there. You all would have one good rest before we embark on a rather dangerous mission.
you are aware that from here it would be about 2 days travel, correct?
Yes, however, this is something I cannot set aside. If I'm to leave, I must have this.
I understand.
What LNN, part of LNN, did say was true, then I would need to look the part as well as be the part.
fair enough.
Captain cannot sail without his hat.
Yeah, for once I understand what you mean by that.
And he points to you, he says, don't encourage him.
At least I gotta encourage what we can
All good
understand.
sailors have a hat.
He says, may we now press forward?
Yes, let's go.
Let's.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, nobody's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow I feel like we haven't gained any ground.
Well,
No.
any ground is at least something green.
We're
He looks
technically
over.
backtracking at this point.
He looks over to you, Alori. He says, well, you could be sliding down ground again.
He's just gonna look over at you like, really?
We are going back to that territory.
We're not going back to that slope, are we?
No, absolutely not. We're not going that
Then
far.
we have nothing to worry about.
Well, it's debatable.
If I see another orange, I swear.
Still want to get to back as soon as now.
Stolen, please don't talk a lot of shit, alright?
I didn't even do anything wrong.
Oh yeah, about those, what was it? Orangine? About those special orangine?
Injury?
ate?
And I
Injury?
suppose at this point the group will continue going
Okay.
back to Kukumo.
Yes. Let us swim
Whoever
on.
is in front, make me a perception check.
I'll
That-
be up front with Bell.
Yeah, let's go.
At disadvantage because
And by the way, Shadow, this is familiar territory.
Oh,
God.
Hey yo!
Wow.
The two extremes are on the board, ladies and
Aloria.
gentlemen.
That is unremarkable.
As you are walking, you begin to think about the things you literally just said publicly with the group listening. And you can't help but focus entirely on that. As occasionally, Foul Wolf, you see her wandering, looking forward, but just eventually kind of drifting off from walking straight as you'll tug her back as she doesn't really notice. You just kind of grab her by the sleeve and or by the shoulder pad and kind of pull her back towards the center of the road, keeping your group put together still as you head off.
All right, and this is familiar territory, you say?
This is familiar territory for you. You've been through this region before, and I also recall you attempted to look for things in this area.
That is correct.
So everything going backwards in this territory is familiar grounds to you.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I just wanted to make sure
just
you
gotta
were aware of
park
that
that
for your
there.
wanderer.
Thank you.
Because it was a question many times before. So, with an 18, as you begin to proceed southward, fellow, if you remember, Snake Clan territory, stay on the path, which is why you keep pulling Alaria back onto the path. As she begins to always begin to drift slowly off the path.
Say, Phil, there is another thought that worries me so.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yes.
your other clan not offer to send word to your clan for us? This concerns me.
Well, obviously, they are not to be trusted, and they would not divert forces.
You doubt they would send a scout?
I doubt they would inform the clan at all. They obviously said they were no allies of ours. The only reason why they didn't kill us in our sleep was because they wished to retain what honor they did have.
With the killing of Xiao Now, they've definitely lost it.
Oh, absolutely, and I've ensured that be the case.
I would also say with your history check from before, you do recall that they said that they would fake a takeover of your territory to make sure that no one goes there to attempt an actual takeover. That was one thing that they told you.
Which is exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I'm freaking worried about.
Oh, worst case, I have full confidence in my family. And I know they would not be foolish enough to waste their best warriors before the big battle.
Well, okay then. I'm keeping my wits about me just in case. I don't like the way this setup smells.
All right.
Yes, when you deal with dishonor, many things smell rotten.
You guys begin to move. You move down south through the pass. Ariam, make for me a perception check.
Oh boy.
There it is.
Cloud's got the hydrate.
You feel a bit warm as you turn and you're just kind of glancing around for a second as you see a glint of red move quickly through the tree line. Not like your temperature changes, but more along the lines of that feeling you get when somebody's watching you.
I'm towards the back of the group, correct?
Yes.
I mean, if it's normal, then
Okay.
yeah, you and I would be back train.
I'm gonna start writing a letter as we're walking.
Okay. You guys travel for a period of 3-4 hours. You guys had just previously made a massive run before this. What was once morning begins to swiftly turn into the evening. You find yourselves out in an almost sparse, speckled treed field. A singular road passing through, where just ahead, a good distance, is probably where that intersection was. But it is night. You're tired. Do you rest? Or do you keep walking?
Shit.
I'm thinking we're gonna
Fell
keep...
wolf, bitch.
Yep.
I fucking knew it.
Okay.
If they want to rest, I'll rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after everything, I mean, we're all fucking hurt. Some of us
y'all
are
did
exhausted.
spend spell slots on me. So.
And spell slots, yeah.
And Spaz also still has.
I don't know
level
what
of
you're talking
exhaustion.
about there, Phil.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
That's because you didn't want that muscle massage.
At least they didn't.
Delta over here thinks that Fell Wolf is a dartboard.
I skull a bullseye, right?
It's called cheating.
Aimbot.
He's the kind of guy that
Easy to
runs
get
up
a
with a
fucking-
dart and slams it in the center of the board.
Yeah,
And just
Easy to
walks
get a
back and
bullseye
goes,
when you
magic
got
missile.
cheat codes.
exactly.
Belial says hydrate.
Yes, hydration. People.
Hydration.
It's
I have
really
no
moist.
water, so I can't. All right. Who is taking first watch?
I'll take first
Bet.
watch.
Drown
Alright.
Arch. There's plenty of water around him.
All right.
Perception check.
Yeah, give me that wonderful perception check.
Let's go. 18.
22.
22.
Nice. As everybody else kind of sets up their tents, goes in and just lays down and begins to quiet, you sit there out in this empty field. Let's see.
Fate
How will
is
you die today?
As
magic missiles.
the starred sky above begins to become a good collection place of clouds. Not like rain or anything, but large enough to blot out sections of the sky. The night becomes a bit darker. It's hard to see far enough to be ready for individuals that would be approaching from a far off distance. You kind of look around and into the forest, you see a glint of red that quickly moves. And then you swear you hear the sound of growling. And then the echoes of a... Can you not be so hungry?
Oh no, not again.
Someone's dying. I hear someone dying.
And you don't see a glint of the red. You hear nothing else. Nothing approaches the camp for the rest of your shift. Who do you wake up next?
I'll go wake up Shadow.
Okay.
And I'll inform him about the red flashing thing, the echo voice, and quote unquote the voice of what was it? Why can't you beat that hunger or something like that? And a growl. Something like those lines.
Was it a feminine voice by chance?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Quite.
I try my best.
Do I sound like Becky to you?
I knew who it was.
It's
I like it.
a pretty manly female voice, but
Okay,
female
thank
enough.
you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, it is. We have allies in the field.
All right,
Rest easy.
that's good. All right. Have a good night.
You as well.
Roll me a perception check, Shadow.
Okay. Making no perception. There we go.
Ooh,
Well,
was close.
that tickled the one there for a second.
Yeah.
And
Clenched the butt cheeks on that roll. All right,
Yeah.
well, 25. You sit there. You kind of stare out towards the tree lines, looking for the glint of red. Nothing. Stays about as cloudy as you woke up. The rest of your watch goes uneventful. Who do you wake up next?
before I wake anyone, into the darkness I will speak simply. You are there. Thank you for watching over us. And then I will awaken
Aloria once more.
I will remind you, I am at 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah, you can still have a period of light activity along
I'm not
with your
talking
long
about that. I'm
rest.
more so talking about the disadvantage on the perception.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
I had a talk planned, but I will.
If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm just letting you know. I'm perfectly okay with it either way.
You awaken Aloria.
Alrighty.
Shadow would sit down for a moment. I'm
She's
not.
gonna sit up and kind of rub her eyes.
Apologies, but I wished to speak with you while we had a moment and solace. Would you so mind?
As long as it's nothing too serious.
I assure you not. I just wish to understand you more. You are an enigma to me. I find myself puzzling about you constantly. I understand that you are a friend and that you can be trusted, and I treat you as such. But what I don't understand is your troubles. You seem to deal with them often. Would you mind sharing them with me?
This group has enough troubles as it is. I don't need to add my personal ones to it. We've got enough problems as it is.
I understand your discretion, but I assure you, I simply wish to carry some of these burdens so that you know that you're not alone. We are all here together, not as individuals, but as a group. And we haven't had much talk about. If you do not wish to share these burdens yet, I will wait until that time comes of which you are ready. But, as I've said the time before, please know that you are not alone.
It's a good question, and I will consider answering it.
I did not wish to wake you to just make you stand guard, as I understand you are exhausted. Please return and have some rest. We will speak in the morning. Over breakfast, possibly. Good night, Aloria.
Good night, Shadow.
As Shadow would get up and go and find... Delta was the first one to watch?
Yes.
Albert was the first at watch.
Okay, Albert. Names. Right. Apologies.
They're down there at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah. Fell. No, he's taking a good nap. Let's leave him alone. I know. Let's have Stream do it.
Oh,
Yeah, stream
That's
watch it
down
for us
there
while
at the
y'all take a
bottom.
nap.
Sure.
No, I will wake.
I'll do that.
Yeah, just like no one watches.
Go ahead and go to sleep.
Ellen
Yeah.
ends. The
I'll
one
wake Ellen
being
in.
awake.
All right.
See who wakes up.
Time for watch.
Yes, roll me that perception.
Okay. I'm
I will
also gonna
inform him
go.
of the, oh, there we go.
Still in the
Beautiful.
double digits. I'm gonna go also hide off in the bushes. Likely.
Okay.
Assuming there are bushes around.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
There are light shrubberies.
It's dark enough
Why
that
does
I would
this
get
look
advantage.
so funny?
What? What?
Sorry, I thought I was muted. Don't
Oh,
don't
okay,
worry about
I was
what
like,
I said.
what?
Move on. Continue.
Okay, you hide in the shrubberies, Elenan, and something tastes funny. What else?
Oh yeah. Okay. Nothing. Just
Okay.
sit in the shrubberies, looking around.
All right.
My in the camp in their area.
You do notice the clouds begin to accumulate more. The starry night sky blackens into almost a pitch black. It smells like rain. Other than that, nothing else happens during your watch.
All right.
Who do you wake up next? You need one more before Stolen awakens.
Yes.
We'll
Before
wake up
I
Lori.
awaken.
Or Arya.
Arya. Got it. You wake up Arya.
I will also warn her that it looks like rain.
Okay. Arya, you are woken by Elenan. Just dark, cloudy, and you can smell the humidity in the air.
Thank you, Elenan. Okay. Perception.
Yes, give me that perception check. 19. Okay. Everybody else is asleep. Are you,
Yep, I will.
okay? Go
At
Go
advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
$13. Oh. Anyone with their passive higher than that, roll me that with disadvantage. Roll me perception with disadvantage.
Perception
With a higher
disadvantage.
passive than that.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Hey.
Higher
my
passive
God.
than what?
Wah, wah,
Oh my
Well,
Oh my god.
Laura, you tired?
I do not want to wake up again.
Shadow, you're tired. Albert, you ain't getting up. Yeah.
of course, it would be these two.
Well, yeah, I would have also sat there and reminded you would have had disadvantage on it anyway, which would have normalized it out. But lucky for you,
I wouldn't have my armor on.
Oh, okay. You two hear the swift movement of feet leaving camp.
I grab my sword and I get to a defensive stance immediately.
Okay. Do you exit your tent or stay standing in your tent?
I come out with like a drawing charge.
All right. L and N. I'm going to assume you're in the same tent as your brother. As you both get up, he rushes out. What do you do?
Grab my belt, sleeve on my shoulder, and cloak. Jump out, looking around. What's going on?
All the tents are here. All the tents are here. As you look around for whoever's supposed to be on watch, and Elenan, you know, Arya's not here.
Something is off, brother.
Arya was supposed to be on watch.
What do your elf eye see?
Oh God!
Oh god!
I couldn't help it.
Well, you're fucking
Well played. Well played. I appreciate the moment of pointing out the elf in the group. Thank you.
Four.
Well, I know there's 4 elves in this group. Don't remind me. If you want to continue to live, don't remind me.
No.
Oh.
That was just a joke. I couldn't help but say the joke. So,
All right.
I looked. I was like, "Do you see anything?"
Yeah. All right. Elinan, you look around. Do you see all of Arya's stuff still here? And actually, for this,
That's a lot of dice.
oh yeah,
I dodged all the daggers.
it's raining now at this point.
Perfect.
As you look around, you're able to see rain that's not behaving correctly as it's this area of odd rain begins to leave the camp.
Who sees this?
Technically both of you, but he'll see it first. Elinan will see it first.
Got it.
And just kind of like slap your shoulder with one hand and point that direction.
I follow
And
his. Yeah.
You'll see where underneath this odd area, you see grass get pushed away and mud get flung up as it moves.
Technically, one of us should stay behind to guard.
You're worse off than I am. You won't have a full rest at this point.
I can roll hit dice instead.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just roll
But
4 hit dice and I'll
You
be
also
fine.
do know your brother is faster than you. Even with your
Yeah.
speed boost.
Hey!
There we go.
Oh,
Good
look at
numbers.
that.
I'll leave you on watch.
Good ones.
And Elinan will take
I'm
off.
pretty sure I'm at full fucking health.
Yeah,
so.
you're fine.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Elinan, however, if you run after this individual, they are moving at a walking pace. If you run after this individual, you will not have this moment count towards light activity. Please be aware.
I will do something for him before he leaves though.
Okay.
I will activate my fleeting wind stance.
All right. If you activate your stance again, this is a combat thing or an active thing. It is not does not count towards rest. Are you just taking your hit dice and then foregoing rest currently?
I'm gonna have to at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You have
Yeah.
10 more feet of movement. That does not.
I have 40 feet of movement, and I'm assuming that means I can't cunning action as well.
If you go for a run, essentially, you are more than likely going to count against a full night rest.
Okay. I'm
All right.
gonna go after the what I assume is Arya.
All right. I will
Just
allow you,
normal.
since stealth is in your nature as a proficiency, you can move at a stealth pace, which will not count against your whole thing if you're wanting to follow in secret, or you can follow behind visually. Your choice. Okay. Perfect. The sounds of your
I
boots.
mean, it is dark.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
an
dark.
advantage.
It's raining.
Horror effect.
I'm getting my low rolls out right now for some reason. It's okay. 'Cause
You'll
it's all
get.
the stuff that
I will
know.
give you one more chance to roll. If it is lower, you take that one.
Yeah.
Natural fucking 20.
Well then.
You take a step. You hear the splash, and you're like, "Fuck! I forgot it's raining." So then you begin to move with a lighter step. And as always, Fell Wolf, you blink and your brother is gone.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. All right. So you follow behind from a distance, able to keep eyes on this moving blob of odd acting rain. Arya, how far from camp do you go?
Until I can find some place dry.
Okay. You eventually get to a point in which you see a couple of trees somewhat turned over, and underneath is this kind of broken stone. There's a part on here, a part of it that is still dry.
I'm going to leave it there.
As you go and place it down, your hand doesn't reach. It stops. As you hear the sounds of a startled breath. Who's there? Hello? Oh. Well, hello, sweet.
I did not think that this was going to be you. I have something for you.
Oh, you do?
And she'll put the letter on what she assumes is Ketsuku.
Mm-hmm. As you do, you watch as the invisibility fades away. As you begin to realize the dry patch was probably underneath her. She takes this letter and slides it into the robe. I'm guessing you're standing there in front of me too.
Somewhere close.
You caught me sleeping. My apologies.
It's okay.
I guess you can go. I won't chase you. I'll take this as trade instead.
Thank you.
You see a smile. She kind of nods. Good night.
And she'll make her way back to the camp.
You should have asked her for food. Shh. You watch as whatever this odd object was begins to leave a very familiar face, moving back towards camp. As the familiar figure, Elenan, shifts, turns, lays on their side, they wave their hand over them as they go invisible once again.
Was I close enough to hear them speaking?
Roll me a perception check. Yes.
Damn!
God damn!
See, this is why the mission's gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
Just burning is not 20s now. These are going to be replaced with not ones later.
You shut up, Negative Nancy.
You can look back in the rolls. Even most of my single digits are double digits.
That is true.
I mean, look, someone's got to bring the pessimism. And it ain't any of you motherfuckers.
It's always you.
Bad,
It's
Druid.
always
Bad.
you,
Bad.
Ilaria.
No, get back in line. Bad.
No! Fuck you.
Fuck you. Go back in line. Bad, Druid. Stop negativity.
Fuck you.
Okay.
You're weird.
I'm gonna wait for
Go grow flowers.
Arya to go.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna wait for Arya to go.
Mm.
I'm gonna walk over. I did grab my belt, which would have at least one ration on me. I'll hand it over.
As you pull out the ration, you just you get the feeling of pressure against like your lower right side as you just immediately look, and there is a very familiar face who's you can't tell if it's Drool or Rain as they're staring at your hand.
I'll offer it to them.
They reach their hand out slowly at first, and when it's in about half the distance, a flash of movement, and they grab it, and you just hear the padding of feet running off.
Little fucking gremlin. Little food gremlin.
The fucking food gremlin. Oh my goodness.
You hear from an unseen source, "Thank you for feeding him."
Like a pet. Honestly, no cap.
Well, you
As a
two
player, I love
have
these
kept an eye on
characters.
us. It's the least we could do.
That's what we're charged to do.
Till we see you again, and I'll walk back to camp.
You walk back to camp. Arya, you get back to camp, and you immediately see Foulwolf standing out in the rain with his spear and blade out, just looking around.
Well, that did not go to plan.
You should know better.
I'm gonna drop the invisibility.
He stows his spear and his sword. He just sits there with his arms crossed. That chastising look. Try to explain.
No.
So be it. Well, I'm awake now.
Why are we doing this, Phil?
Doing what?
Yet again, I am being dragged into a war where my life and my friend's life is being put on the line.
Life has a funny way of giving us repeated cycles. If you look closely enough, you'll see differences.
I don't really notice a difference right now.
No.
I'm surrounded by people I care about yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Just like before, I'm about to watch them die.
Now, you should know very well I am too stubborn to die.
You are stubborn. That is true.
And I will ensure all of our friends do not die. That you have my word.
I've heard those words before.
You also know I do not lie.
And I've heard those words before too.
Have I led you astray? Everything I have done has been for the betterment of not just you and I, but our friends, our family.
I don't know where I'm being led.
That is the first part of an adventure. If you know where you're going, it kind of takes the fun out of it.
At the moment, it seems like we're going toward death. That's what it seems like.
No. We will
Seems
fight.
like yet again, I am going to watch my friends die. I'm going to watch my family die. Or worse. And yet again, I will be powerless to do anything about it.
That is not true. I have seen what you can do. Your skills in the martial arts, your skills in magic, they differ. You are not useless, you are not pointless, and you are not without power. You
I don't
did
see what you see, Fel.
well.
Sorry, I don't.
You did strike me. Is that
I
not
didn't.
proof enough?
I didn't. You batted it away like nothing else.
But it proves that you're not useless. You can attack. You can do something. If you were truly useless and pointless, you would not have done anything. You would have stood there, gawking, like some sort of a imbecile. You are far from that.
I did one thing, and I had no idea what else to do.
Life is a series of tests. Not even I know what to expect. All I can do is react. You've done a great effort thus far. Dealt the cards you have. Very few have had far worse fates. Yet, here you are, breathing, aiding others, walking with what were once strangers to you. Need I remind you, it took you quite a lot longer to become open with me. It does seem as you are turning a new leaf.
You say that, but I don't know what to do.
See, now that is what friends are for. When
No,
I
that's not what I'm talking about, Fel.
falter,
What
what?
I'm saying is I don't know whether to join you or to run.
Well, you can't leave me. You're a friend, right?
That's the only reason I'm here right now.
Listen, there you go. You know that when darkness comes your way, I would be there by your side. And when I go stumbling forward into darkness, I know you are at my side.
I'm just gonna walk over and take a seat. When my family was taken, I ran. Kept running and running and running until it was just me, two of my brothers, and my sister. But they found us yet again, and so I ran more. I left them behind, Fel.
He takes a seat next to you.
They're dead because of me.
Each of us have made choices. I am not without my own stains. Now, I am not measuring myself equal to yours. But what I will say is, though your stains may be great, your light shines past that darkness. You've chosen a path to no longer simply run and hide. You've chosen a path to do something. Something to stand for, something to protect others with. And you've done quite a good job. Better than any cleric I know.
And even though that's the case, even if that's what you see, everything inside me is screaming at me to run. Yet again, I feel like I should just leave.
In my training, I struggled with one particular area. Quite long it took me to master that. It was taming my inner emotions. It is never truly something that becomes easy to you, and sometimes it becomes harder than others. Right now, you seem to have yourself turmoil, a storm. Now, I cannot see your storm, and I cannot attempt to even understand it. However, as a friend, what I can do is offer a hand when you need it, and an ear to listen, as I have done. As you have done. Those years walking with me in silence, always listening, never speaking. No opinion, just simply nodding and moving. You listened, you understood my woes, and you reacted. Perhaps it's just time for me to do the same. Now it's your voice that speaks, and my ear that listens.
I blame all of you.
Rightly so, I suppose. To come with friends, to come with acquaintance, always comes with additional emotions and additional baggage. You know. However, I would say, I would venture to guess, that just like I assume what my parents would want for me, I assume your parents want for you. To find those that would cherish you and protect them. You could see your siblings smile, their gleaming faces, knowing that what you do helps not just yourself anymore, but those around you.
Well,
Yes.
once this is over, I'm gonna ask you for a favor.
All right. Do you wish to keep this a secret or tell me now?
I'll keep it for when we survive.
Probably a wise, something to strive for. You will have your favor. As he pats you on the shoulder, he says, "You've aided me long enough to at least earn that. And then some. No matter where we both come from, no matter what may be ahead of us, you and I, we will always be family."
Just gonna reach up and wipe the tears from her eyes and nod. It's probably best that you get some sleep then.
Well, I suppose. He starts looking around. Is Aladdin back yet?
I'll step out of the
percent.
shadows.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Listening and being there the entire time.
Okay.
Someone had to
Should've
feed the
known.
little mongrel.
Little shark gremlin.
Thank you both.
He just puts his hands on his head. So he has that really, like, bold smile on his face. He says, anytime. However, I think it is quite a nice day. I think I might just take a very small walk. Not too far.
I mean, it is raining.
I've always been a fan of the rain, though.
Okay.
Now then, feel free to go to sleep. We will handle the watch from here.
All right. Back into the tent.
As Felwolf will just, he's like he said, he's not going to go too far. He's always going to remain like within sight line of Arya. However, he's going to kind of keep his back to her as he kind of looks up with the rain coming down as he kind of grips that sword underneath his cloak. As within this rain, he slightly lets some of that built up emotion loose as his tears mix with the rain.
Okay. Or as you stare at the back of Felwolf, your vision fades. You're standing there in this emptiness, what feels like being. Then you see mirrored armor. Begins to form, first blurred details come to you slowly. You begin to realize who it is that you're seeing. Eric. You see him remove his helmet, place it at his side, kneel down onto one knee, head bent low, as he places the helmet onto the floor. Pulls something from his side to both hands and holds it forward. Your vision shifts, almost as if you are between him and the sword. You look up as he lifts the blade. Two black gauntlets move towards it, gripping onto the sheath. As one hand slides towards the hilt, pulling it from his hands. You watch as these silvered gauntlets fade behind you, as your vision drifts up. The blade pulled from the sheath. This crimson edge glows against the black background. As it glows, you watch as what were gloves becomes plated arms, an elbow, and then drifting just past it, this long red cloak or cape. As a figure begins to form, you see this black armor, gold and edged. As it trails up, these almost undead motifs, skulls, figures screaming in the stilled frame etched into the metal. The hair you finally begin to see grayed as it goes from this lightened tip as it drifts up towards the neck of this individual. That's when fear begins to take over you for a second. As the armor stops, you see a paled skin. As the face begins to fill under this almost red glow. Clean shaven. Furrowed brow. A man. As they hold the blade in their hands. Their soft elven features. Smile creeps across their face. The eyes twitch and look up and meet your gaze. It's been some time, sister. How have you been?
Who? Who are you?
He smiles. His smile widens and deepens as you can see the fangs stick from his lips. Don't you recognize your brother?
Do I recognize him?
Yes, you do. As it begins to sink in, it's your brother. It's Laerith. Laerith turned terror.
Laerith.
Yes, sister.
What are you doing?
Something that probably should have been done a very, very long time ago.
You work with the ones that slaughtered us? Why?
Why would you think I would work for anyone, sister? We Turn Terrors have our legacy to uphold, don't we? But if you want, I'll wait for you this time.
Where?
Where sounds good to you? Should it be on the shoreline? A wooden boat for... Who is this? For your friend? What a lovely menagerie you've made yourself, sister. I'll wait.
Dare hurt them.
You see, honestly, I wish I could be the one you worry about. I'll wait here. But I'll leave the next bright, shiny day. You know it troubles me so to be out in the light that much. So I'll wait. Don't hurry. I wouldn't want you to be tired when you finally make your reunion. Oh, how our sisters will be pleased. We could be famous, guys. Can somebody handle that? But lovely. How they would enjoy every moment of how you've grown. I can't wait to return home and tell them. So I wonder which will get me first, the excitement, or whatever's brewing in your own mind and heart right now. Oh, excuse me. I forget we don't have one of those.
You may not.
Feelings and tears and all that. Father told you they would get the best of you. But I'll wait. I'll let my curiosity and emotions guide me this time. Maybe if I leave before you arrive, I'll wave from you from the deck. So you know it's not just illusions. This blade, our family's missed it.
Don't worry. I'll put it back to where it belongs. Even if that means tearing it from your cold, dead hands.
Oh, sister. Always trying to be the bigger person, aren't we? I honestly do believe I'll beat you to it. When you're done with playing hero and nice with your friends, you can come and find me. You still remember the roads home, don't you?
Of course.
I hope we get to play again. Back in those crimson walls and lovely bloody halls.
I'll see you soon, brother.
Don't forget to stop by where they buried Mother.
Don't worry. At least I'll honor her better than you ever could.
That would have hurt. If I wasn't the one that left. The vision ends.
Just an FYI, it is break time. As much as I love this.
I know it is. We have 10 minutes before we have to take break. All right, I am watching it. I have the timer here.
Okay. I was just told to remind you.
That is fair. Wolf, as you stand there, begin to bring some composure to yourself. To lower your head once more. Turn around and you see Arya's kind of leaned over, sleeping. Relaxed, it looks.
I'll walk over as he will pull his cloak and place it upon Arya.
Yeah, she'd likely have her fist clenched at this point.
Mm-hmm.
As he places a hand on her shoulder Arya.
The dream ends.
You fell asleep, Arya.
Not quite.
Oh?
She reaches up and pinches the bridge of her nose. One of my family, they're working with Auditory.
I see.
They just... He just called me home.
As he takes a knee next to Arya and he says, he keeps his hand on his shoulder there, says, all the more reason for you and I to change how people view us.
Felwolf, you don't understand. He said that he'd be waiting at the boats.
If he is to be waiting at the boats, then we will meet him. We are a team, Arya. We can do this.
Listen, Fel, he mentioned my sisters as well.
What of them?
The only two that I know who are alive are the Crimson Princess and the Bleed-Out Assassin.
So you suspect he's not alone?
I suspect that they're starting to make a move.
Do you have a target in mind?
I think they are in the midst of regrouping and are calling for me as well. I don't like this, Fel. If they are the ones that are working together with my brother, I don't know if he would even stand a chance.
As he takes a moment, he just looks at you and says, I have no doubts. No matter what darkness, what evil or treachery may be thrown our way, the strength of our group's bond will prevail. I will not say it will be easy, by any means. I, more than anyone, understand the strength of your family. But I do not fear them, Arya. For I have you and the others at my side. Do you remember what I said when we were in Khan's Manor, when I handed you that sword?
Yes, I do.
And I meant it. So let it storm upon us. Let them throw their torrential rains of power. Let them give them their veiled threats and warnings. Let them have their fun for now. We will meet them on our terms. And we will prevail.
Stolen. It would be at this point you begin to wake up. Everything is wet.
Just the way I like it.
Bro.
Bro, can we have a soundboard out of that, like a sound clip?
Oh, listen, he's a sea elf, okay? Normal.
I swear, there needs to be a compilation of every time Stolen has said a stupid one-liner.
One of these days, Fellows just gonna give him a flying Hadouken.
Yep.
You know what, Star? That's a good idea. Maybe we should make a video of those. We'll just meme compilate all of our stolen moments. Sounds good.
That'd be fun.
It's funny too.
You know what? I'm free tomorrow. Let's do some editing tomorrow. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah, we'll get some highlights put up.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Stolen.
Oh, are you all up? Who's just on watch?
Oh, we were.
Oh. A duo. I like it. Well, are you going off to bed now?
Probably not.
Val, I looked into it with the wording of your stance. It's a free action to do, and technically, I was trying to see like the long rest because I do mess with you guys at night a lot, so I wanted to get it into it. You technically did not violate. You just stood there. So,
yeah,
your stance does not break that in all technicality. So you can get a full rest. I kind of hate myself for wording everything that way, but
Let's go.
I wanted to check myself. All right, I wanted to check myself, and I did. And so get bent DM. Okay, you can get a full rest if you want. You can go back in.
I was just gonna let it happen. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Because I was like, can I keep him from getting his fucking thing back? Because he had to pop it today. Can I keep him on his toes? And then like, apparently, fuck not. No, I can't.
I just stood there and had a conversation.
Yeah. So.
Proud of you, Arch.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Proud of you.
Second time he's had to do that, I think.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not, jipping you guys out of things. I'm trying to do it legally.
All concerned Fel. Funny enough.
Well, because when it comes to him and I know the boundaries that we can press, and I press it on him because he's a very veteran player. When it comes to you guys, I'm not going to press it that hard because I will remind you, and I will do those things. But when it comes to him, I have to rule lawyers myself to some degree because
I expect fuckery.
Yeah, he expects it, and I'm like, I can't just pull it out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta play it right. So yeah, you can get a full rest.
Sweet.
Get your fucking relentless endurance back.
Thank you.
Will you be resting now?
No, I believe that I feel quite rested.
You have 1 more hour until you can't get a full rest.
All right.
All right.
Well, I was going to try and gather us some breakfast for the morning if you wish to join me.
What are we hunting?
I don't know. Is there like a river nearby?
You're in an open field with trees.
Can I?
The squirrel rabbit.
I will a river to appear.
Is there any puddles or small little ponds? Just an open field, no water.
Open field, no water. What you see on the map is what you see with your eyes.
Except for all the rain.
Except for the rain. In the dark.
Has the rain created?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The rain created a pond.
Odd man.
Yes. Instantly fish appear in any time a pond forms. Yes.
Oh god.
Skyfish.
Well, I'm sure we could probably scrounge out some stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to make a very easy fire in the morning. I say if we're able to find anything that we don't have to cook or prepare, probably would be our best bets.
Fellow, make sure that you do get some sleep tonight, though. You'll need your strength.
I suppose. Sure.
And
Unless you, I can do some gathering while maybe you hunt.
Stolen, just make sure that he does get some rest later.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna nod off right now.
I will.
Oh, you are gonna just go to rest?
No, he's standing there and snoring.
Yeah.
Wait, was he like asleep the whole time I was talking to him?
No, he was talking to you. And then you turned to talk to Arya and then turned back and...
I'm just pulling a Rock Lee right now, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Standing up. What the hell?
Strength
Doing
check.
exactly what I did.
I guess that's a problem solved right there. Arya.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'll get him to bed if you want to gather.
Yes, I'll see what I can get.
Thank you.
Roll me that perception and then a survival check.
Dun.
Hell yeah.
No, you don't get advantage because everything's wet.
Okay.
So,
And then
okay,
survival.
14, survival. 8. Ooh, let's see.
Let's see what I can get. Let's see what fish I can not catch. Since there's no water.
I heard dice.
I heard a couple times.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
For the first hour, I'd like to gather.
Okay. Oh, you find plenty of things.
Oh god.
They're
here
like
we go.
mushrooms, these berries that seem to be growing on this vine. You found a flower. And grab that. I'm pretty sure somebody could eat it.
Oh my god.
And you just kind of get this makeshift basket, which is not really a basket. It's your net that you've rewoven tightly. And then put it all in there and carry it with you as you head back towards camp.
Excellent. I'll just drop it down near one of the tents, and I will go back to just surveying for that hour.
All right.
Do I see anything throughout the first hour?
He's doing secret rules.
Oh, okay.
Secret tunnel.
You
What?
know the rules, and so do I.
Say goodbye.
Commitment, thinking.
Alright. So I'm gonna have to edit this video. I'm gonna have to mute some parts.
Oh my god. It wasn't even that good. Come on.
I can make it DMC free if you want to, there, Melody.
Listen. Okay.
Are you curious on how am I able to do so?
No. It's break time.
Hold up. So, you see nothing. You see the rain, trees, grass, everything's there. Everybody, the camp. An hour passes. No change. Another hour passes. Still no change. Final hour.
Final hour. Before everyone wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Never mind. I would just will watch. I'll save that for later.
Okay. At the final hour, the sun begins to pierce through holes the clouds above as the rain has slowly but surely died. At this final hour, the ground is wet. Mud, trickle streams of water. Everything's fine. So you look down the path towards south, the north again. You saw something. You look back south. So you see a single individual walking up the road. And that's where we'll take our break.
Oh, God.
We'll take our break there. That's another 15 or 20 minutes of break time that we'll have, and then we'll come right back. You can go ahead and send any messages or ask some questions to anybody that if they're still sitting here in the chat. they'll probably respond to it via the chat until we're back. Again, there's no commercials or ads or anything, no sponsors this week. And as always, we will be right back. Thank you for sitting here this long. We're halfway done, folks.
See you later.
Be back in a bit.